Welcome back to Eco. I thought I'd start off the episode with, hopefully, grabbing some more fish traps, and we'll see if we can get, where are they? Storage. Hopefully I've got some in here. I do. 4 of them. Let's go and get those. And I've got a suggestion from one of the viewers about fishing using fish traps. Instead of putting just a chest down there and then having problems getting fish out of there, fairly obvious suggestion that I just completely missed was to go and put a fishery down there. So I made another one and just some hewn logs. And as you can see now, just over the horizon, well, much closer now, I've put a fishery out there on a jetty or a pier. And then underneath in various places, I'm going to put some fish traps. And let's see if we can get any fish in them. It does take a while for the fish to appear, so I just want to make sure I'm not too far away from that fishery. Otherwise, let's just put them there and there. And then let's get into the fishery and link up all the inventories. It needs to be contained within a room, so I'm going to have to build a room on the end of this pier. That's not much of a problem. I'm just going to need some more logs. And it's going to need 18 tier 1 plus materials. Okay, so hewn logs will be just fine. Okay, so we'll be able to build a building out here. Sort of a, I don't know, what might you call it? Sort of a houseboat kind of thing, I guess. But it's still connected to land, so yeah. So let's just check the storage. Are they all in range? All 4 of them. They look to be. Okay, and then we've got a storage chest at the end over there. I want to leave it over there just so that this room, or whatever it will be minimized. So let me go and grab... I don't have any arrows. That rabbit's tempting. Anyway, let me go and grab some more hewn logs, and I'll extend out that into a little room that we can, yeah, fish from. While I'm building that in the background, we've got some skill points to spend, so I thought we'd have a look at just spending on steelworking. And that'll give us a modern axe recipe, a modern pickaxe recipe, and a steel axe, and 3 more. A rolling mill. Okay. Fine. So we'll take that. And do we want the 2? That's a shovel, and then flat steel, and hoe and scythe. Maybe not. We'll leave that for another time. And that's steelwork efficiency. Okay. Fine. So what do we need to do? We got more anvil recipes, have we? Or is this an entirely different process now? Let's take a look at anything opened up in the anvil. Okay, so steel axe and steel pickaxe. And we need boards for that, not lumber, thankfully. But we do need 20 steel. So we probably want to spend in the efficiency side of things if we want steel running. And probably the machine shop, I guess, is for various other things. We're going to need steel and lumber for that one. Is my roast ready yet for the cooking research to be started? 4. Yes, it should be. I'm just going to need some hewn logs, I think. Are they done? Yeah, let's grab 15 of those. Going to be making some for that little fishery sort of hut. And let's start this up. Head into cooking. So we've got our wheat porridge. We've got 4 campfire roasts, we've got 8 hewn logs, and we've got 8 iron ingots. We can order that, and that should open up the next stage of our food production. And while we're looking at research, the other research project we can put on here, I think it was the water wheel pre-requirement I was just waiting for, and that was mechanics, I think. I don't think we have mechanics. That needs 8 more iron ingots, but we've got some of those now on the go. Hopefully they should be in here or close by. Yep, so we can probably take some of those. Usually take 9 before it fills up. Yep. And head back across, and we should be able to start that research, hopefully, for mechanics. Where are you, mechanics? And let me just double check. We've got everything. I just want to double check that we haven't already learned mechanics. Unfortunately, there's no way of seeing from here whether we've already learned it. You have to go and look through your storage to see if you've already made that skill book or similar kind of things. So, where would you be? An engineer, I imagine? So, mechanics is not currently researched. Okay, so we've not yet learned that. That will give us the powered cart recipe, which we probably can't really use all that effectively yet because we don't really have many roads. That'll be much more effective for, say, someone on a larger server. You can generate much larger planets as well, so do bear in mind you can do that. And gears, gearbox, and pistons, which is what we need for something else that I can't remember just now, but we did look at it before. So let's start with the mechanics skill. So that's going to take 10 minutes for the cooking and another half an hour for the mechanics. All fine. I don't think there's any more skill points I can spend in basic research, is there? Just to make research cheaper. Well, there is, but it's 50 points. I'll leave that alone for now. And yeah, there's various other things we can get, but they're quite expensive for the high levels of things. Okay, I'm going to go back and see if I can, well, first of all, put this iron ingot away. And then I'm going to go and head to our sort of fishery area again, and I'll do that off camera. You did take that, didn't you? Looks like you did. Where did it go? Okay, I have no clue where that went. Anyway, back to making the fishery. And our little fishery cabin is now complete. We've got basically the simplest room that we could. Let's just see if this qualifies. It should do. Status. So this uses 25 meters. Okay. It's saying tick, but it uses 25 meters cubed, and this is 18 meters cubed. It's still ticked. I'm assuming it's still going to work. We can certainly order stuff from here. Oh, have we got the first fish? We do. Okay, so we've got salmon. So let's just make sure that this works. I can't do more than one. Let's just order it from here. And that's going to start our raw fish project. So I'm quite happy with that. And it should pop back into the storage chest, I assume. Unless these can take raw fish. I guess we've got to be a bit careful on that one. But otherwise, no, this works. So I think I'm going to disassemble the fishery that I have back at the base. We shouldn't need it anymore. And it'll give us a bit more room in that upper floor to do whatever we want with. Let's see if that cooking book's finished now. I wonder whether that is the bakery oven. I really need to make more arrows. That rabbit. Yeah, so I wonder if that's the stove or if that's the kitchen. I can never remember which way around they are, but let's go and take a look. So at least that should be done. I don't think I've been here long enough to get the mechanics book finished. Let's see. Yeah, so our cooking book is done. So where has it put it? Here, cooking, and learn it. Which means we should now be able to get cooking in here. So it'll be in chef, cooking. And we should get a bunch more recipes. So that is good. I'm not as concerned with those, I don't think. But I will get at least level 1. Now what's baking? Because that's going to be the next thing I need to get on here. So we need to make some bannock. We need to get some wheat, some logs, and some bricks. So it's only really the wheat and the bannock. And the bannock is relatively easy to make, if I remember rightly. I've already put it on cook, one of the two. I have. Okay, so it's making bannock. So I only need to make wheat now. And that, I guess, we could see if we get milling efficiency. So in farming milling, I'm already at level 4. Well, that's to be expected. And I already have the recipe unlocked for wheat. So let's go and see how our crops are doing. Probably not ready yet, but let's go and see how they're doing. And let's see, because otherwise I could just head out a bit and get some wild wheat if we need to get this sorted. So that is 2.3 hours to max. I guess that's going to be the same for all of them. Yes, it is. So let's go and see how much it costs per wheat. Per wheat to get flour, I should say. So in here. So flour is 8 wheat each. Slight savings there, so 22 for 3. So how many do I need for, what was it, 18? Let's just actually type it in directly. 18. We need 127 wheat. Sounds like a lot, but if we got our gathering skills up, do we have gathering? Survivalist, is it in? No. Farmer. Gathering. And which one is wheat? The benefits. Wheat is grassland gatherer, not woodland gatherer, but they're both the same level. And to get to level 5 would be an extra 25 points, which we don't have yet. So let me go put these logs back, and then I'm going to head out off camera and see if I can find some various wild wheat and see if we can get enough. We've got, is that wheat? That's wheat seeds. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get some more wheat. Okay, so let's see how many wheat I get from a single plant, shall we? 9. Okay, so I'm probably going to need, what, 12, 14 plants? Something like that. That's not too bad. Let's see if that continues to be the same. It's 9 again. So yeah, skill point 4, you seem to get 9 from every plant, and occasionally you get some seeds as well, which is good. That's plant fiber. I didn't need plant fiber. So yeah, that's all good. And I guess we can go and pick up other plants while we're on our wheat harvesting trip, and provide some more food for us when we get back. We're already up to 54, so I'm gonna, there's enough visible plants probably to get this done. And while I'm out here, let's just look at the yield on these plants. Currently yield is 5. So presumably that means that if we get a similar yield back at our base, we're going to get similar amounts, from each harvest. So 9 per block maybe. We'll see, certainly, once with that harvest matures. And we've got far more wheat than I actually need. Because we can make more flour, because we're going to be able to make bread and muffins and other things like that with it. So we may as well pick up some extras while we're out here, save on our first harvest. Not going to deplete it completely though. I just want to get some supplies. And approaching our wonderful water wheel powered mill. Let's get some flour on the go, and I think we'll probably put extra on from here. So let's give this a go. What did we say? We wanted it's 18. So what does 30 wheat, 30 flour take? So we get some cereal gems back from it, and it takes 211. Let's just order those up. So that'll take quite a bit. So it's 3 minutes 12 seconds for each one of those. So that's going to be left running for a while, but that's no problem. What, 18 times 3? So yeah, we're going to be waiting an hour. That's not really much of an issue. We just have other things to get done. Great, mechanics is now finished as well. So let's grab one of those and grab that. So it's going to go as even more claim flags. And then let's just put that in my backpack. That's just for the cart. Mechanics. So what can we learn in there? Engineer, mechanics, learn, and that should give us our gearbox, and we'll unlock a couple of skills. So I probably want 2, maybe well, I'm probably going to need all 4 of these. It's going to need wind turbines and oil refineries. So eventually I'm going to need all 4 of these, but I probably won't have any more than 2 able to be unlocked, which is okay to start off with. What else are you now doing? I think this is doing baking, but yeah, it's doing baking. It doesn't have all the resources yet. You can order them before you have all the resources. It'll just pause when it runs out. So it's going to need 18 flour. Let's go and see how our mill is doing down here. I've just been mining in the the long ramp of misery and I mean happiness of ramp into the mine. Yeah. Flour, how are you actually doing down here? No, where's the flour? Why can't you just dump it into this? Now you can dump it into this. 8. Okay, so let's just take the 8 with us, because we can pop that back into the table, and it will, carry on progressing while the mill keeps on making more flour. Let's just pop up here. I should make probably another road at some point, but that's fine. So flour, dump that in there. 10 minutes until completion, but still needs 10 flour. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to take longer than that to make 10 flour. So, we got that going. I've been putting a lot of stuff on in smelting, so I just want to check the air pollution. Oh, it's okay at the moment. I suspect that's going to spread out, though, because That air pollution show in the world, yeah, it's getting quite high here. So what I'm actually doing is making gold now as well. I did check how I did check on steel axes because I was thinking, ooh, can we make a better axe than iron? Because I'm currently using a stone axe, but we have an iron axe around we can use. But steel, what can we do? So in here we got a steel axe down here somewhere, and yeah, it needs 16 steel. Okay, you might think that's not too bad, and it's not until you look at how much steel costs. So steel is 4 iron ingots. So for 16 steel, let's just take a look, 16, it's going to take 52 iron ingots. However, the thing is, we'll have to repair it with steel as well. So that's going to be a bit of a problem, but it depends. I just want to test to see how good this is. So let's make some steel, shall we? I don't have the skill points to make this any more efficient yet. So off you go with steel. And it's going to take 5 minutes per steel. I'm just wondering how that affects the air pollution. That's probably not going to be good for it. Although it's okay at the moment, but knowing me, this entire area is going to get polluted. And just to show you the mine of misery, the mine of happiness, we can head down and in here, and it's not terribly much further along than I was previously, but you get the idea. I'm still heading down like this across 4. This is 3. I'm probably going to mine out this because I think this is this iron ore? Copper ore. Okay. Yeah, maybe mine it out, maybe not. I'm not sure. Copper's going to be needed for electronics, but we're not at electronics yet, so we can end up just stockpiling it, I guess. And of course, this is a horizontal seam, so if we go across here, we'll probably see more of it underneath all the rocks. But having at least 1 wood cart, if not 2 wood carts, really does help with this, getting all of this stuff out of here. And probably a power cart will help even more. It'd probably help more on a multiplayer server, to be honest, than a single player server, because I'm not too far away from my base that I specifically need, you know, some kind of automobile, but that will work for us just fine. And the main thing that is also a problem with the automobile, the power car, is the head height. So I may have to mine out even more rock, which isn't, you know, which isn't great, I must admit. I could do with some kind of improved way of getting these. If I could just get it so that these would split into 4 every time instead of having to chop them again, I will be fine. But no. So I'm just gonna just take that. Whoops, take that with us, and we'll just dump it in one of the stockpiles. I need to repair my stone pick. That's the other thing we could make as well: a steel pickaxe instead of a steel axe. As it's been about half an hour, I thought I'd go and check on our fishery and see how many more fish are caught in our traps, or if there are any more fish caught in the traps. So let's take a look at storage, and we've got 5 raw fish. No more there. So we'll just take that back with us. And it did go into the storage chest, so that is just fine. And I think we are still in range of the salmon. So if we have a look on this menu and look at salmon. Well, it's trout, so we're okay. We're on the edge there, and I think we're on the edge with salmon as well. Where are you, salmon? We are. So yeah, a bit better for salmon. So yeah, we're sort of here-ish, and that should be okay for salmon. Obviously, you get a lot more further out, but I don't really have the logs to go that far out, so it'll do well just here, I think. At least for single player. Yeah, perhaps I should not make steel as much. It's starting to spread a little bit more. I'd rather not have our trees too ruined by it. I think it's only got 5 left. That's still going to be 25 minutes though. Or thereabouts. Yeah, so that's 4 minutes each or something along those lines. So yeah, or 5 minutes each, I should say. So that's fine. I will leave it as is. Let me just ignore that problem for now. And let's go see if any more of our flour is done. I think I only need 1 more to finish the research off for baking. Have you finished? You have. Good. That's an inventory item. Oops. There we go. Let's complete off this bakery. Pop up here. up here and in. All right, so that's 19 seconds left. I did start digging out a cellar, but I'm not quite so sure what I'm going to do in here. I think maybe chests or something along those lines, and you know, we can access them from the machines upstairs. And of course we can, I will be probably rebuilding this lower floor to be brick, and then the next one up to be stone, and then the next one up to be wood again. Something along those lines, or maybe a tower for a windmill or something along those lines. And we shall see. Are you finished now? Yep, baking skill book is done. Okay, and storage. Where did you put it? There. Yep, baking. Let's learn that and get rid of our flags again as normal. And then we should be able to go to the baking skill. So back into chef and baking. Yeah, we've unlocked that. And then I probably want at least the first couple. In fact, I probably want all of these, but I don't have enough skill points just yet. So I'll be near 4. I need 5 for the first efficiency upgrade. Okay, so these are things made in the bakery oven. Now, is the bakery oven... Is that a kiln recipe? Or is it the... It could be the mortared... Ah, I need to give this more fuel. I think it's going to be the more... what are they called? Masonry table. Yeah, so bakery oven. That needs 2 iron ingots and 6 bricks. We should have enough bricks, but this is just out of fuel. So let's just get some fuel in here. It should have some linked inventories, but it just is deciding not to. So let me... Can I get some coal from somewhere else just to fuel that up? I don't want to use up our campfires. Fuel necessarily. I think we've got some coal over here. Yeah, we should have. So let's just go and fuel our kiln. Make sure that is kept fueled. That's going to make bricks, which then I should be able to make a bakery oven. Let's just put the fuel in here. There we go. So this should be in range. Yep, and it can now make a bakery oven. So we can put that on build. And then that will then let us get more advanced recipes. Of course, I'm probably going to need more flour, so I'm probably should spend some more skill points on efficiency for flour and speed. Because that wheat is going to be done pretty soon now. And there's a turkey. It's going to be done pretty soon now, and we're going to use that for our sort of first batch of food, I think, that I want from this tier. Is the turkey... Hello. Oh, did I miss? Oh, come on, turkey. I should be getting better better at this by now. I'm really, really not. I'm really... Oh, it stopped just before. There we go. We have a turkey for dinner. I think I've already got bison and hare today, so I should be okay for the meat. So let's put that in anyway. God, that air pollution is going to be terrible. Let me know if you guys know whether it can be put underground some way to contain it, because I'm digging a mine anyway. So if it can be contained and not spread that way, that would be cool, but I'm guessing not. So because of my efficiency now, I can just get 2 instead of 1 batch of meat out of a single turkey, so we can put that on. And for this, you should see that I have plenty of meat available. Yeah, 46 raw meat, 12 scrap meat you make into sausages and stuff like that, and 51 raw fish. And a plant pot for some reason. Yeah. Anyway, so that is on the go, and I think that'll do it for this episode. I think we're going to need to go and get some more skill points. Mine up a bunch of stuff. How long is it going to take for the bakery oven? Oops, wrong station. Yeah, another couple of minutes. Okay, so I think that'll do it for this episode. We'll start with bakery oven next episode, and maybe even get to replace this, or yeah, maybe an extension to the house again. Not quite sure yet. Let me know in your comments as normal, and if you like the episode, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, share as normal, and as always, thanks for watching.